think
telling
it's
you what's wrong with
cutting teeth. You think it's cutting teeth.
Yes,
The
because
fussiness.
because it can cause fussiness and diarrhea also.
Not that. Not throwing up.
No, not the throwing up.
Okay.
But
On
maybe
top
I
of
thought
that,
he had
the
a
mark on the back of his head.
right behind his ear.
There is nobody that's going to have that explain that to me, and I'm just going to let him stay with my child.
Well,
First and foremost, you can't explain it. If you can't explain it, that means you're lying to me.
Right. And I went back over and when we talked about your son,
Mhm.
his condition, you never mentioned this to me. You actually, it was in a later part of the interview that we said, well, he was acting a little fussy. He was acting way fussy.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
bruise
He's
back here is
fussy.
critical.
Okay,
No, it's
well,
not.
didn't
When
know
I mean
that.
fussy,
I really didn't
hey,
know
when
that
I mean
bruise
fussing,
would be
when you're
critical. I
fussy, you
didn't
don't
know
want.
that.
I'm just telling you, you're failing as a mom if you're trying to convince me to believe this. But
I'm
this is
telling
listen.
you.
I'm just telling you. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm telling you. Where you're way off, and this has come more to fruition. I thought the other day we were done talking to you. I
I
and-
did too. I don't know.
But it's, we.
Listen.
But no, I'll listen. But I'm going to tell you right now. If you can't tell me something more that you know, this is going to be tough. Just like the other day, because like the other day, when you lied to me.
And I told you I won't
Hold on.
lie to you again.
Well, I'm telling you.
And I'm not lying to you.
Let's first of all, Detective Simpson knows that she has the same definition I have as a lie. What are two ways to lie? Not telling the truth and what? Forget it.
Leaving stuff out.
Right.
Omission.
You've lied to me again.
How?
You've omitted things to me. I told you I didn't want to go down this road again, and I told you what the deal was.
And I'm telling you.
And I'm telling you right
that I
now,
know.
look at me. Do you see doubt in my eyes? Do you see doubt in my eyes?
Or mine.
Okay.
No.
Did you kill your son?
No, I did
Okay,
not.
all right.
Then anything beyond that, don't worry about it.
Right.
I'm not.
You
Then-
are.
Listen to me.
I don't have anything to worry about. I
Listen,
done told him
right
everything
here,
that
right here.
I've done.
Now, hold on. Now, where you have it? Did you kill your son? You
No.
calmly answer me that. I believe that. Okay. Something happened to your son.
Obviously.
So, no, not beyond starting Thursday and what you told me. I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me what Reuben told you, because I know there's a conversation more than goes beyond I'm sorry.
No, you told me not to believe nothing that y'all said. That's what he told me. But obviously, you see, I'm not
And-
listening
now,
to
okay.
that. I believe
And-
you guys.
And there's more.
There's not more. He didn't tell me what happened to my baby. He didn't tell me that he hurt my baby. He told me he didn't hurt my baby. Is exactly what he told me. He told me he did not hurt my baby. And do I believe him? No, I mean.
Well, you're
everything
struggling
in
to
front of
say
us.
that.
Well, I don't believe him. I mean, there's just no way. At first, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought that this is just some kind of freak. Maybe when he says he didn't hurt him, maybe he just means he didn't do it intentionally. Whatever, bro. I've
I'm gonna tell you this.
thought. There's nothing that I've even
There's
went
first of all.
over things and him telling me, like even in the past before all this happened. Yeah, I've tried to think of any conversations that we've had that might,
Well, hold on. Let's forget about the past. I need to know. First of all, why'd you get him ear medicine?
Why'd I get him ear medicine? Because he was like pulling out his ear. He was
Same
pulling
ear
at
that
it.
was bruised, right?
He was
Yeah.
pulling at it.
Okay.
So
Another clue.
okay.
What? No discharge in his ear. He was pulling at his ear.
No, there was stuff coming out of it a little bit. But
Blood?
Yellow stuff, the earwax.
You have a fever at all?
I think it got up to about I want to say 99.9. It was like right at 100. And I got a fever reducer and gave it to him.
Where's your thermometer in the house?
In the cabinet.
Is that a bathroom cabinet?
No, it's the one in the kitchen, and it'll be in like a pink basket thingy.
What kind of thermometer is it?
It's just a thermometer.
Like a digital one or the one you stick in their
No,
tail?
it's a digital one. I don't have a rectal one.
In a basket?
Mm-hmm.
And it works. And that's one you used. Did you check his temperature again?
And that was the only time I had checked it was before I left.
And it was still high.
No, it was actually I had given the fever reducer and it was coming down. So
And you were giving him the fever reducer for what illness at that time.
for his teeth.
You thought he was having fever from his teeth,
From teething.
or did he was having pain because of his teeth?
Both. I mean, I just figured he was, having a rough time chewing his food up, or, maybe his mouth was being sensitive with cutting in 4 teeth at one time. And I figured that's why he had
Let's
to
get
be
back on
also.
track. Okay. Let's get back on track.
Okay.
Because that conversation is where I got a problem. I'm going to tell you, first of all, we've gone through the evidence now.
Mhm.
Okay. The car, without a doubt, 1,000%, the car being stolen
That's
is
a lie.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No physical evidence for anybody in that car but Reuben.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know where that car was parked at?
Mm-mm.
That car was parked in front of Reuben's cousin's house.
Okay.
You know his cousin over there? Okay, well he's got a cousin right there where that car is parked in front of.
I didn't know.
That's not a coincidence.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well I'm just telling you. I need you to be honest. I'm telling you right now. I'm begging you right now. You've read your rights. When I read your rights and you don't tell me the truth, and I know the truth, this is going to be an even tougher week for you. I'm tired of pulling the truth out of you. I learned something, I talk to you. I get the truth out of you, I let you leave. I hear more lies, I pull you back in there, I get it straight. You jump my shit because I jump your shit, and then you end up what? Admitting you lied to me. We're right back to it. You are never lying to me again. I know the truth. I know you know the truth.
That I
Hold on. Don't look away from me. Don't stop me. You want to sit here and stick with a story that you don't know what happened? You don't have any idea from Reuben or what happened? Me and you's got serious problems.
Well, he
You
didn't
are-
tell me.
You are lying.
I am not lying.
You are
I
lying to
want a
me.
polygraph test. I'm not lying.
You're failing it. You
I'm
can't.
not
You
lying.
can't listen.
I do not know what happened to my
You
baby.
cannot pass a polygraph test. You know why?
Why?
Because you've lied to me.
I do not.
I can't put you on a polygraph test because you lie to me. I'm telling you right now, you are lying to me right now. It's
I'm
just
not
like
lying
it's
to you.
like.
Do I need to get a lawyer because I don't?
Do you want a lawyer? Do you
only
want?
if only
do you
if
want
you
a lawyer?
think that
do you
I'm
want
lying to you about
do you
that.
want to
That's
stop
one
right
thing
now?
I would
Do
not
you want to
lie
stop
about.
right? Do you want to talk
I
to me?
would not lie about
Do you want
that.
a lawyer?
Not, no,
I understand. You just asked for a lawyer. If you tell me you want a lawyer, I'm leaving and this is over.
I don't want a lawyer.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because I don't know what happened to my baby and I don't know where he is and the motherfucker didn't tell me.
Pull your hands away.
What?
Okay? Listen.
Listen, we're as upset about this as you are, okay?
Okay, but I can't tell you something that I don't know.
Listen.
He didn't
hold
tell
on,
me
hold
what
on.
he
Hold
done
on.
with
Do
my
me.
baby.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen to me. I've been here a week now. Look at me. Don't quiver and lead the stage show out of it. You can't shed one damn tear. I haven't seen it. That sorry son of a bitch over there has cried a lot.
I bet I would too if I was sitting in his shoes.
I know. I
and
bet.
knowing, having the
I
guilt
bet
of
if I
something knowing
listen
on
to
my
me,
mind that
listen,
I know where this baby
listen,
is and
listen.
can't
I
find
don't
her,
want
I'm
to
not
yell
telling.
at you again. Respect the process.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm straight with you.
I'm being straight.
Hold
with
on,
you.
hold on. I'm straight with you, but I'm telling you, you're look at me. You're about to see in just a few minutes the worst part of my job. You are about to see the worst part of my job when somebody lies to me.
And the sad part is, neither one of us have any reason to believe that you caused this injury to this baby. Now listen, just listen, okay? Just listen. For one time in your life, listen.
I'm listening.
Okay,
I am.
listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening very clearly.
You listen like it's the most important
day
thing.
of your life.
It is.
It is not. But spare me the dramatics about wanting to cry because honestly, I'll tell you, like you just
I'm
said,
not gonna
hold on.
break down.
If I was in his position, no. If I was in your position, if I'm sitting in this chair
I'm just
from
saying
day
I
one, hold on,
understand, too.
I would be squalling like a
And I have.
baby.
That's why my eyes is almost fucking swollen shut. Don't tell me I don't cry for my baby.
You haven't
That's
cried.
bullshit.
You haven't cried for your baby here.
No, not here.
Right.
In that other room, yes, I did. I bawled my fucking eyes out. I
Never
held
saw
that
it.
Bible. Like, well, you wasn't here then, were you? Because
If
I
I was in this seat right now being talked to by the detective, I'd be crying.
What do you want me
And
to
you
do?
just tried to then.
What do you want me to do?
I just want the truth. I just want the
I'm
truth.
giving you the truth.
This,
I don't
hold on.
know.
I'm going to ask you real quick before I'm leaving. This is what you're going. If you ask me to stay with this story, you're asking me to do my job.
This is not going to go good for you.
It's not. I'm telling you that right now.
And all you're doing is you're not thinking straight.
Let me before you think about that, let me add to it. Okay? Listen to this. Please listen to this. I'm begging you because I know you know. I'm begging you. I don't want you on the other team, but I'm begging you to listen to me. If an accident happened, that's not a violation of the law. Do you understand that?
I do understand.
Okay. Let it sink in. If an accident happened, it doesn't mean he was murdered. Okay?
Okay.
Now,
I do
if he was physically attacked, disciplined, or whatever, that's an issue I have. But I'm trying to push something. If it's an accident, fall down the steps, slip in the tub, something, because he's a kid, I need to know. Because I know that you know. I do. You may not know where he's at, and I can give you that. I know you know. And I know what he told you. And that's where if I can't get you on board, I got to put you someplace.
Yeah, you're either for us or against us.
I am for you guys, but I mean, y'all are for me. I'm for
You know I'm for
me.
you. I want you to be, I want you reunited with your son in some way, but right now you're not letting me do that. You're not letting me do that because you aren't
No one
being
told.
honest.
He did not tell me something happened to my baby, and that's the honest truth. That's the truth. I can't. You know more than the truth, and that is it.
You can tell me that shirt's red all day long. It's blue.
Well, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he is, and he didn't tell me. He did not tell me. And I see this. I know. I'm telling you, I recognize this blanket. That's my baby's blanket.
So
I'm
how do you think
almost
we got
positive.
it? How do you think we got it?
I don't know. I don't know
Because
where.
we've been doing our job for 4 years.
Okay, and I'm trying to tell you that I'm giving you anything. I'm giving you everything. I've told you.
Hold on. Don't say, hold on. Listen. Don't go back and try and tell me that you've been great in this. You haven't. You've been fucking terrible in this. You still are being terrible in this.
Because I don't know what happened to him.
No, you're being terrible in this because I never seen a mother act like this. I would never see a mother go to fucking hood ghetto ass fucking hotel motel 8 without my kid because either I don't like my mama, I don't get along with her,
No,
whatever. What did I tell you the other day that you better do whenever your mama speaks?
Listen to her.
Right.
And I am. She
You
told me
better
to
do
stay
whatever
the night
she
with her
said.
Tonight, and that's what I had full
She said
intentions
what?
of doing. She told me to come
Did you
stay
stay
with her
last
tonight.
night?
Did I stay with her last night? No, I
Did
didn't.
you stay with her the night before?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And where?
Where what?
Where was you?
Right there.
How many days have you stayed at that hotel?
Last night.
Is he the one you were arrested with?
Mhm.
What did the judge tell y'all?
I haven't been before a judge.
No, first appearance.
No. I
Didn't you get arrested for this?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. Whose drugs were those at the house?
Whose house? My house in McClenny.
The Baker Manor, was it?
Mhm.
Whose drugs were those?
Reuben's. Reuben's.
Anybody's but Reuben's?
I said they were Reuben.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
Use?
Does she? Every now and then.
When? She used the last couple days?
No, not that I know of.
So
I
you
haven't
don't
seen
know.
her do it.
So you haven't seen her do it.
I haven't seen her do that at all. No, and I've been with her since she got back.
When you what day did you go to the Motel 8?
Yesterday.
So you stayed there last night?
Mhm.
And now you're gonna stay there tonight?
No, I'm staying at my mom's.
Okay.
Who paid for the Motel 8?
Alan. She got some money from her friend Alan.
Who's Alan?
I'm not sure of his last name. But
What's he
it's
for a
one of her
living?
friends. She works where I worked.
She's supposed to work tonight.
No, she's not. She was actually supposed to stay with me at my mom's.
You are a piece of work. I'm sitting here thinking why your daughter isn't with you, and whatever I hear coming out of your mouth is total crap.
Can you understand what some of our concerns are?
I do see where some of your concerns are.
That you're not acting like a mama.
I'm not acting like a mama.
Right.
Well, if I'm gonna just be honest with you, if I was allowing someone to look after my child, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, if I'm
Honestly,
allowing,
I haven't been staying out at my mom's.
you didn't even let me finish. You didn't let me
I'm
finish.
sorry. Go ahead.
If I left my child with somebody and I found out they had a head injury, a bruise behind the head, I mean the baby's head is the most important part of his little body, you know. And when children fall, where do they normally fall? Forward, backward. You know, usually they tump over and they hit this part of their face, right? To me, this spot back here is a very unusual place to have. The baby didn't just fall on his own, so that means someone had to induce that injury.
Okay.
So with that said, I would want to know.
I didn't think of that.
Well,
I
mean,
like
do you think of that how I'm saying it now?
Yeah, but I didn't think at
Okay,
the time of me seeing
right,
the spot behind his ear. I didn't think of that.
and
I didn't
that's-
think about it like that.
That's my problem, is that you're not thinking, okay? I don't think that a lot of times you're just trying to be a terrible mom. I think sometimes you just don't think, okay?
Let me
You just
ask
don't
you
think.
this. When you talked about the bruise with Reuben, did y'all get into any dispute over that?
I just told him that. And I said, look how white he is, anyways. I said,
Why
people
was
are
he
gonna
white?
think
His complexion?
his complexion. I said, people are gonna think that we abuse him. I said,
So
I said,
you
that's-
confronted him
Yeah,
to some
I said,
degree
look at-
about the bruise.
Yeah, and
Because
just
it
told him-
made sense that didn't.
Yeah.
Do
That
you
was
know who
I
was
just
there
told-
when you did that?
There wasn't anyone there.
No?
No. Brittany was there one time.
Okay, she knows about the
She
bruise.
noticed it also.
Okay,
And
so you
we-
argued about it.
We didn't argue about
Well,
it.
I mean, I don't know what
We
your
bickered-
definition of
we bickered-
argument is,
we bickered
but
a little bit.
Did
back and
Reuben-
forth.
that's an argument. Bickering is an argument.
Same thing.
Okay.
Did Reuben offer an explanation to Brittany as to why his ear was bruised?
Mm-mm.
Because didn't she
No,
ask?
Yeah, and he said that oh, I pointed that out to you earlier, and I was telling him, no, I
So?
just noticed it.
Right, so
Yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, and he said, I was asking you what happened, and I said, no.
when did you say your mom saw Aaron?
Wednesday when she come over.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did. My mama come over there.
Your mom did
One
not
day that
see
week.
him Wednesday.
Not Wednesday.
Nope.
I know she came over because she brought
She
me
did
Lily's
not see
medicine.
him Wednesday.
It's a shocking way that this stuff works.
Tuesday, maybe.
No, maybe.
Hold on,
no,
hold on. One day this past week, yes, she did, because she brought me.
Don't listen. You're telling me something I know is a lie. She didn't see him Wednesday. That didn't come from me. It came from Mama.
Okay, what might not have been Wednesday.
That's what
but
you
she
told
brought
me. She told me it happened Tuesday. She told me Wednesday when she saw it. When I talked to her about it, that I was going to take him to the doctor. So
Monday.
your mom don't know about that.
Don't know about what?
Your mom don't know about you saying I'm going to take him to the doctor. She wasn't there Wednesday. That's a lie.
No, then it was Monday because me and her, she's the one that told me to take him to the doctor. But I was.
She has to tell you to take your son to the doctor.
No, I asked her what she thought
So
that
you
was
were
from.
gonna wait 5 days to take him to doctor?
No, she just told me to whenever I came in to go with to Lily's
But
appointment.
the
take
Lily's
him
was
then.
on Friday, didn't you tell me that?
Yes.
So this was Monday. If you're thinking now this is Monday,
No, I honestly don't think it was Monday. I think that she was there.
It's not Wednesday. I already know
Then it
that.
might have been. Then it had to have been Tuesday because it was only they were supposed to go to my mom and she come over to get
So
him.
you're going to wait. We know not Wednesday.
Okay, well,
we are
maybe
not
I
on
shouldn't-
Thursday.
Maybe I shouldn't have waited to go, but all the same.
No, that's not a maybe. You're fucking A. You should have
Okay, I
waited to
shouldn't
go.
have waited. But like I told you, I did show it to my mom and ask her, what do you think I should do? And, and told her what, what was going on with him. She told me
So
to take
wait-
him to the doctor.
Wait 4 days to go to the doctor.
She said just take him in as a walk-in when I take her.
Why not take him to the minute clinic?
And why does then Reuben say, no, I told you about it. Why didn't you jump his shit right then? and
I
say,
did.
In
Who
front of
was
Brittany?
watching when he pushed him down the stairs?
Reuben.
Wow. So now we got.
There's a common thread here.
So she's known for pushing your brother down the stairs.
Well, she ran into him as
No, wait.
said. She bumped into him
And it made him. She said it made him go down the stairs.
a couple stairs.
So that's what Reuben says. Reuben, who loves babies. Reuben, who loves to leave kids in the car with the engine running.
And clearly he just lied in front of you and said, oh no, I told you about that.
And I told him, no, you didn't.
But he just
So now
but he
you
proved
got
to me
another incident where, like Simpson says, is a common thread, and you're just gonna buy it because Reuben says it and it's the truth. Reuben says, I didn't hurt
I
that
never
boy."
put the kids out of the car and leave the kids in the car, and I would never do that. But yes, he did.
Reuben, and honestly, it's a fucking ghetto.
Oh boy.
The ghetto, right? So Reuben in the ghetto knows he's in the ghetto because he wasn't raised in the ghetto. He leaves a car running with babies in it, unlocked. And we know it's unlocked because he could say it was locked, even if he said he locked it when he left. The daughter got out and came upstairs. And instead of running downstairs to get your son, what does he do? What does he say he does? Because I don't believe nothing he says.
He said that he was getting what he needed for Lupita.
Oh, what'd he do?
I'll put a movie on for her where he could finish doing
So
what
he's going to go ahead and go upstairs, get her upstairs, settle her down. Hey, you want to watch a movie? Don't get the movie. You need to sit here and watch a movie. Get a movie on. While this car is still running. It's unlocked because she got out.
2 o'clock in the morning with a
O'clock in the morning.
They should be home in bed. He's gonna put the little one. He's gonna put the older one up there, but he's gonna
Do
leave
you
the little one
believe
in
that to
there?
be feasible?
No.
Okay, so when he tells you,
Why are you buying it? Is what we're
right,
gonna say.
why are you buying that when he
You
tells
buy
you?
if he said you
Why
eat a
don't
shit
buy
sandwich,
it?
you'd eat a shit sandwich.
Well, I'm telling you also too, what bothers me, we ain't even gone over this yet. Because now, I didn't know it the other day until later on. When you were lying to me, that not only did you know the car was stolen when you're at the club, that instead of going home,
I'm letting you have that one because I told you I don't remember telling
you
you.
ain't let me have nothing because I don't say nothing.
I'm just
ain't-
saying, if you say it's on there,
It's
then
on there.
It's on there.
It's on
But
there.
T-Mobile will say it.
It's
not
on
us.
there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
It's
what I'm
on
trying to
there.
tell you.
It's on there.
Okay,
Because
well,
and so
then you-
instead of after a long night of doing whatever you do at Wacko's, instead of going home to your kids after hearing about this, you go to collect money. I don't think it's $20 can wait. No.
And why'd you go to collect the money? Let me just help you. Because he directed you to.
Who?
No, he
didn't.
told her Brittany. He got it from
He
Brittany
didn't tell
in
me
the
to
club.
go get the.
That was in
money from
Brittany
her.
in the club.
Oh, is that the money he's talking
Right.
about?
Yeah.
Somebody else you got supposed to get money from?
Same Brittany.
Yeah, same
Brittany
Brittany.
he had babysat for Brittany, and she had paid off some of that, and she got more of it. You got it that night. I know that, so
Yeah.
we're clear on that,
Yeah.
right? I know, and this is how I know you haven't been honest. And this is one of the things, honestly, is that you know this. You allegedly know this car is, or you're thinking, if you want us to believe, you think the car was stolen. You don't rush home.
No one said anything. I mean,
He said, Brittany said, you talked to your old man, you talked to your old man and said someone stole your car. Even if that story were true,
You wouldn't stop by and grab up some,
Right.
scoop up some money.
Even if you didn't know your kid was in the back seat, allegedly.
That's what I was saying. No one said anything about the baby or
Is
anything
even
like
if your kid, even if it's just the car getting stolen, you don't rush home. No, it just happened. It just happened. You're about to go home. It just happened, according to him and you.
And I believe the text actually did say, my ex stole the car with the baby, with my son. I believe
Right.
it does. So therefore, she asks you, do you need me to come back and get you?
No, that text message you're talking about, I sent that from.
Right.
Was not at.
You're right. No, you're right. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I'm trying to be.
she's cool. No, but she's got her information pretty good.
Okay, but I'm being honest.
I know, but the call,
Mhm.
the call
No one
is
said nothing about my baby.
no.
He wasn't mentioned in no phone call.
No, actually, you told Brittany, this is what I'm getting, and I remember this. She's
Can
right.
I read?
Yeah.
Just so I can see what you're seeing too.
That your ex stole the car. Put your baby in it.
Yeah, that was from.
No.
Yes, it
No,
was.
no,
too.
you still needed a ride. Brittany didn't.
No, hold on. No. When I called Brittany for a ride, I told her that I needed a ride to the house. That I did not never say nothing about my
Why are
baby
you calling
being
her
there.
out then?
Why did I call her out?
Right.
Because
Why is that? That's ridiculous to say that's from. Who gives a fuck about talking to Brittany?
she kept calling.
Who gives a fuck?
I was just.
You
trying
don't
to do
answer
that.
the call, so I don't believe that.
Okay.
Okay? You can say what you want to. I don't care to talk to Brittany when my kid allegedly
I
is
even told
stolen.
her and I told Jessica, look for
You
it.
told her
Look
at
for
the
the
club
car.
though. You told her at the club. So you told Jessica what?
Told Jessica to look for Reuben's car.
And
the baby, look for him.
when? So you called what? Jessica called you too?
Yeah, and said what's going on? Because she heard the cop talking to me and me telling him we got to go right now.
So Jessica's hey, Jessica's gonna go put it out for you.
No,
Hey,
she was looking
hey girlfriend.
around. She was looking
hey
around.
girlfriend, you know, whenever people come to buy coat from you, just ask if they, saw my kid.
No.
My fucking kid is what we were
No.
told the other night.
No, that's not how I said it to her. I told her that my kid had been, kidnapped and stolen in
You told Brittany at the club. Told Brittany at the club. Bottom line. Said the car was stolen, and you told her a kid was in there. Your fucking kid is
No,
what
I
you said the
didn't.
other night. Yeah, you did.
Not at the club. No, I didn't.
Don't raise your voice to me.
Well,
I'm telling you, this is stuff.
That's
This
not
is
what I
things.
said.
These are things
I'm
I
not
have no
gonna say
reason to
that
doubt.
I
I have
said-
no reason to doubt them. I have reason to doubt you because you
Well,
lied
you
to
can
me.
doubt me right there if you want to, but that I'm telling you the truth.
Okay,
on.
so hold on. Let's just say,
I'm telling
let's
you the
end this
truth.
right now. Okay, you want to stick with this story, right?
With what story? I'm
You
telling
don't know
you what
nothing.
happened.
You don't know nothing.
I don't. I don't
We're
know.
done.
Well, I don't know what
You're
he
done.
did.
We're done. We're done.
I can't.
You're making a huge mistake.
Have a
What,
seat.
what are you saying?
Thank you for your
Can-
non-help.
what are you
let
talking
me
about?
go do
Can
my
I
business.
Can I use the restroom?
Yes,
Take
in a
you to the
minute.
bathroom. Just give me a minute. I'll take you to the bathroom, right?
Okay. I don't.
Nah.
Wow.
Wow. Right.
Wow is right. People are fucking crazy. How big is it?
Let me hit you with some inconsistencies again. Per your mama. Look at me because I want you to see it's coming from me. Per your mama. She was over there Monday. She has not heard one word about a bruise on his ear or anything. He was fine. I'm telling you right, that's per your mom.
Okay, well, per my mom may have not.
No. Now the other time, a couple weeks ago, he had bruising on his face when pushed him down the stairs.
Yeah, and I took him to the doctor.
Okay. Monday, she don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yes, huh? Yes, huh? Because she's the one that.
I'm not going to debate it to you because your mom is not here to lie on you. Your mom doesn't want to say you're lying in this. God forbid your mom don't want you to be lying in this. But it's things about details like that. Grandma, first of all, grandmas know.
She's the one that told me to take him to the doctor.
She did not see injuries on him. He did not have a bruise on him. He was not injured.
That bruise was there.
Not Monday. Not Monday. And your mom did not see it. It's news to her. It's news to her. Now, you can maybe ask her about being fussy. I don't know. But it's news to her. She has not seen any injury on him, and she doesn't know of any injury on him. That's just another inconsistency with you. The other inconsistency is brand new. It's tonight. It's brand new tonight. You told your mom you wasn't going to the vigil. You had a sign made up.
I was coming here.
No.
That is too what I told her.
Per your mom.
I'm not going to be sitting here and told that I'm lying about something that
I'm just telling you, per your mom. It's not per Detective Sullivan.
Well, then maybe you should get her on speed dial because per my mom, I told her they found something out with the baby.
But was there.
And Miss B needs to come here.
No, that was after she said that. And was there, and you told her you wasn't going to go. Was there.
No, I didn't.
That's per your mom.
No, I didn't. I said that he.
Listen, it's the same thing. Like Eileen said, just because these chairs, are red, you can't tell me they're blue.
No, the one who sent me a text message told me.
The one who you also came here with, and who thinks that y'all are going to get back together, because y'all are all like a happy couple the other day when you was in here lying to me.
No, he told me he wasn't going to the vigil unless I was.
The vigil.
Yeah, vigil. And I told him I was going. That when I got there, I would tell him I was there. I was on my way up there.
What do you want?
Did you get that? I thought you was getting the.
I had to get something for them. The text messages for them.
Anything?
What? I didn't lie about that.
I'm not asking you if you're lying. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what happened. I didn't ask you, did you tell your mom this? I'm telling you what you told your mom.
I know what I told my mom.
Okay, and I'm telling you again that your son didn't have no bruise on his ear because that is a news flash to your mama.
No, it's not.
So your mom's lying on you now too?
I'm telling you.
She likes to lie on you?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay,
see, now you're twisting my
I'm
words.
asking you. I asked you. She likes to lie on you? Question mark? Is that what you're saying?
No, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Watch your attitude.
Look at me.
Well,
I'm here to help. Watch your attitude.
I'm trying to help. Yeah, I am. I'm telling you the truth.
Listen.
And my mom is the one that told me to take him to the doctor Friday when he goes.
We talked to your mom.
Okay, well, I would like to talk to my mom.
And your mom said something different than you're saying.
Well, then I need to talk to my mama.
Okay, well, if we've talked to her, are you telling me you don't believe that we've talked to her and she told us something
I'm making it up.
I'm not trying to lie to you.
Because when you tell us something.
I'm not calling you a liar, but I don't appreciate being told me that I'm lying when, for one, that is exactly.
You're not lying today. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not lying to you. Right now,
you're not lying
speaking,
today.
I am not lying to you today or foremost. Once I told you I was not going to lie to you no more, I was on your team. I have been. I have not been lying to you since.
Save it. Save the frowny face.
I'm not frowning.
And you trying to almost quiver your lip and give me
quivering
that
my
show
lip.
for somebody else.
What show?
I'm
not putting on a show.
You're like
I'm
the
telling
show,
you.
yeah.
I'm
show.
I'm telling you that there is no show.
You can keep on.
Listen. Let's be reasonable just 1 second without foolishness, okay? When you tell us stuff, and anybody tells us stuff, we try to do everything we can do to say, is this true or not?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think your mom has any reason to lie about us or lie to us. I don't. So if we ask her what you said, did you come over? Did you see this bruise any day during the week? Help us out. Maybe it's Tuesday and you thought it was Wednesday and it's Monday. Who cares?
And you know what, though? Can I tell you something about my mother?
Your mom's lying.
No, I did not say that.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
All right.
My mama, and she'll tell you herself if you want to go and call her. Go ask her how good her memory is. Just want
Well,
you to ask her.
I think,
because
would she remember there was a
like,
bruise on the kid's head?
She should. Yeah, she
Right.
should.
Well, that's
And
what I'm
if
saying.
don't,
She
but my
says she
mom,
doesn't.
You need to. I would like to talk to my mama then, because I want to know why she is saying that. Because I did tell her, I did ask her what she thought he wasn't feeling good, and what was going on with him or whatever. And
Who means more to you than your kids?
no one. My kids they mean the world to me. And I'm not lying to y'all. And that's why I told him I've offered several times, just give me a polygraph test. Whatever. I am not lying to you. And my mom did tell me take him to the doctor Friday.
There are things I'm not saying you're lying about, but there's other things that it's by record and by
For
things
one,
we've done.
Let's clear this up. Mother to mother, woman to woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
Mhm.
There is not one thing or one person on this earth that could keep me, whether I felt like I was going to spend the rest of my life in prison. I would do that to bring justice to my baby. I do not know where my baby is. I do not know what Reuben done.
I think you don't know where he's at.
I did not hurt him. I
agree with you.
don't know what Reuben did. He didn't tell me. And that's the God's honest truth. He did try, and at the first, I'm not going to lie, I did let him manipulate me a little bit with the car,
When did you
being
decide?
stolen.
When did you think to yourself, be reasonable with me on this answer? When do you think to yourself, this doesn't sound right?
When we got back from the landing, when Mr. Sullivan, he took us to, Reuben insisted on going and clearing his head, and I figured, well, you know what, we've been down here so long, get out, let him clear his head, maybe he'll want to stay here more, because he was in outs to leave, wanting to leave, and I didn't want to, and they kept telling me if he left, then that's our whole case is gone. All hope for finding my baby would be gone. And I told him, you need to just stay here.
Right.
Don't leave. Why would you do that? Don't leave. We have no reason to leave from here. This is the only people that can help me find him. And why would you leave?
So when you came back from the landing,
It just
you're
didn't
starting
seem.
to think,
Yeah, it was just starting to feel more like, well, maybe you're just not telling something. Maybe
so at that point, did
more,
you
but
question him at that point?
I just kept telling him, I kept telling him I don't know how something like this happens. I was just devastated. You never really think that it'll be your kid that's missing, and he's telling me to calm down. They'll find him, and then he's just insisting that he didn't want to be here no more, and they pretty much separated us.
Yeah.
But I mean, I never, I didn't, honestly, Reuben has mentality to where from my persona, from what I've gathered from being with him and
How long have you been with him?
We've been living together for like 2 months, but we've been actually dating for like 5 or 6.
Okay.
And I've known him for like a year.
Okay.
But from what I've gathered as his personality is, I didn't want him to think, well, fuck, no one believes a damn thing I say anyways. Why even talk? You know what I mean? If this is the only person that can take me to my baby, you guys are telling me he knows where my baby is, then I don't want him to just shut down to where he won't talk. Because if he won't talk and he won't say anything, then how are we going to find anything out? So at first, that's why I was kind of like not as hardcore on him to the core to where he would just be like, well, the hell with it, I'm not saying anything. I figured the more I talked to him, maybe he would spit something out that was useful.
Listen, I don't wanna debate some of these things, okay?
But am I by no means on his side? I'm not defending him.
Okay.
I want
we can
to
agree.
know where my baby is.
We can agree that we all want to find your baby.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't think you have the golden ticket to where this baby is. Because if you did, you would have went and got him, right?
I would have already. My baby would have never been put anywhere if I knew where my baby was or anything like that. I just still can't even fathom the fact that.
And every minute that goes by that we don't have this baby,
It's conditions are worse, and that's the less chance of even
Right.
putting any, you know.
Now, how do you feel about this right now? Who did this to your baby?
Reuben had to have. He had to have. He was the last one with him. I believe he has all the answers that we need.
So, are we just
I don't know.
supposed to turn our head?
No. What do you mean, just turn your head?
There's no doubt in our minds, and I can't keep re-emphasizing this to you. You know, there's a part of me that wants to feel for you because I have kids too. Okay, there's a part of me that wants to feel for you, and I think that, you know, to say this nicely, all along, these things that went on with your children were red flags. Would you not agree?
Yeah. Looking back,
Now that you're looking, and unfortunately it's too late to look back now for one of them.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
now I want you to be reasonable and go, all right, so my baby had a bruise. I confront him. He says, I have no idea how that happened. Then your friend sees it, says, how did this happen? And Reuben says, well, I don't know anything about that. Well, you know he does because you confronted him.
No, he didn't say that he didn't know. And I'm saying when Brittany pointed it out,
Right.
and she asked me how that happened, I told her, I said, I don't know. And I said, I don't know, Reuben, you know, like, well, tell her. He
Tell her
said,
what happened.
he said, I don't know what happened. And he said, remember, I done pointed that out to you. And I said, no, not, you know what I mean? Not really. And we started bickering or whatever. He was like, he said, you knew about it, remember? And I said, no, I don't remember.
Is that the first time you were seeing it when she saw it?
Yeah. That was basically the first time that she had pointed it out to me, or she pointed it out. It didn't look, when I first noticed it, it wasn't real dark colored.
What do you remember when she pointed it out to you, what day this was? Think about something that happened that day before or after.
I'm trying, I really am. I'm thinking Brittany comes over a lot.
I know. Well, I can tell you by her phone when she's there and when she's not.
Yeah, I want to say that day or the day before.
Let me help you.
Day before
It was Thursday.
was Thursday. That's what I was fixing to say because I went and got it. It was the same day I went and got him his medicines. It was that day.
So let's think about this a second. So she points it out that he's got something back here.
Yeah.
And so that's the first time you're going, well, Reuben, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, that's when we got into the
And he says, oh, no, I told you about it. And you clearly know he didn't.
Yeah, and I tell him, no. That's why I'm looking at you for
Okay, so this is Thursday.
For an answer, yeah.
And Brittany left at whatever time after lunchtime because you guys went to the store once, and the second time you went by yourself. So Brittany is there, and the things that she told us, when you're dealing with someone's child that's been injured, everything matters.
Okay.
And to leave out that part, that's sketchy for me.
Okay.
Do you understand why I'm saying that?
I get it. I
Okay.
get that.
So don't get
But
mad.
I'm not getting mad, and I just want you to know too, though, I didn't leave it out just. Oh, I'm not going to tell them that he had a bruise. I didn't.
Well, it doesn't
leave
look
out
good.
Like that.
Imagine if you would have told us, it doesn't look good.
Okay.
But
I
see,
get
the
that,
the people that are pointing things out, when we go, what? And we go check it out, we find out it's true.
Okay.
So the things that people are telling us, there's truth to it.
Okay.
Not saying that they did anything to your child, not saying that it points that you did anything to your child.
Okay.
What it points out is that there are some things that we've come across in these days, and I can't tell you everything we're doing. I wish I could.
Yeah,
It's your child.
That would help a lot.
Well, it would help a lot, but then again, we have to be fair in this, and part of investigating this whole thing is investigating you too.
No, yeah, I feel that.
Okay,
I
so
get that.
it's not because we choose to. It's you had time with that baby too,
Yeah.
and then when we find out about this head trauma, and we understand what head traumas are,
I really didn't know it was a trauma. I didn't know it was an injury like that. I didn't, or I would have went ahead and straight took him.
Would you agree that a head injury is not cool, not a good thing?
Well, yeah, but I didn't know. It just didn't. he didn't say, oh, the baby fell down the stairs and, you know, he's got this bruise now, where I would have said, well, what the fuck, I need to take my kid to the
so
doctor.
let's think about this a
He
second.
didn't say anything like
Let's
that.
let's timeline this a second, because we're going to agree that it had to be. It was that Brittany was there that Thursday, and if Brittany saw that bruise that Thursday, this is lunchtime Thursday. Okay, so you do your day, you cook the shrimp, y'all watch TV, and you go on to work Thursday night, right? Okay, think about this. And then at 2 o'clock in the morning you get off, and then this horror begins, right? Your mom had no opportunity to see that bruise.
No, but that bruise was already there, I told you.
No, we just talked about this. Brittany saw it first. I asked you, so when she's pointing it out, that's the first time you've seen it.
If it's a bruise, it has to have already...
Well, I know that. The bruise got there before Brittany saw it, obviously. It didn't just appear on the baby's head. What I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to make you understand is, if that's our timeline, which it is, okay, we can't dispute this, all right, then your mother had no way of seeing it, because she didn't come over after you went to work and see the baby.
No.
Not a big deal. I'm not making a big deal of this. What I'm trying to say is, Mama can't be in this. Mama can't say, you should take the baby to the doctor because he's got this bruise, and then you think, well, I'll take him on Friday.
Well, no, that's not what she told me to take him to the doctor for, not for the bruise.
Baby, you told us, you swore up and down that your mama saw that bruise.
My mom did. She did see bruises on him.
I didn't say bruises. We're talking about the one behind his ear.
No, yeah, he still had,
You see you see the problem? Hold on, just stop a second.
Well, I'm thinking, because she did, she even, me and her talked about him needing to go to the doctor.
Don't talk yourself into this, okay? If she might have said he needed to go to the doctor over something else, another bruise, another earache or something, you know? Don't talk yourself into this. What I see of you is things that you are doing to almost talk yourself into stuff. I don't care if your mom saw it or didn't see it. Does that make any difference to me? No. The fact that you know, Nick or Vic or Bill paid for your Super 8 room, does it make any difference to me? No. The fact that, you know, there are people telling us that you were actually trying to get a shift tonight because you need the money, if that's the case, you need the money. I'm not going to be pissed off about that. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? It has nothing to do with this. Agree. It has nothing to do with this.
That wasn't my plan.
Well, the thing is, sweetie, what you don't get is we have so many people doing so many things. You have no idea what conversations we know of yours and what you don't.
Okay.
And I'm not saying this to be rude. There are people walking around that are coming at people in every way we can send them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And not because we're just trying to see what time it is. So we have things that we know.
Okay.
I'm not trying to blow smoke up your tail.
I haven't done anything or lied to y'all about anything.
We just got ourselves all twisted up.
Well, if I can help untwist, I will. I'm not trying to twist things up by no means.
Listen, I'm not trying to get you to twist or untwist. There are things that we know, and if I told you, it would be like me spoon feeding you the answers, and I can't do that. There are things that we know, and then there's examples of what I just gave you. Your mom didn't see that bruise behind his head because that bruise wasn't there when she was there, okay?
Okay.
We agree that bruise, the first time you saw the bruise,
was with Brittany, okay.
was with Brittany, and that's Thursday afternoon.
Okay.
And then this happens, this whole thing is not even 24 hours later.
Okay.
Your mom wasn't there during that time.
Okay.
Agree?
Yes.
Okay.
So we can pass.
Right, but here's my point in this, and trying to make that point to you. Sometimes we bring stuff up to you, and you get defensive, or I gotta create, yes, my mom was, and my mom does this, and my mom does that, and sometimes she has a bad memory. Well, no, it's your memory that's a problem on this one.
Okay.
Okay? Not trying to down you.
Okay.
And all that means nothing other than the fact that there are things that we know. There are things that we've put together. And the very fact of the matter is, there's things that Reuben said that are pretty critical to this, that don't implicate you did anything wrong, okay?
Okay.
But you gotta come out with it, and listen, I don't like to treat people as I wouldn't want to be treated, especially at this time, and you got a child to deal with. and so do we. And at the end of the
Did
day,
you guys find him?
if I did, right now is not the time for me to talk about that with you.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to be mean to you. Okay?
Okay.
I have to look at this the way that it is. And, you don't know what he's doing right now. And you should be worried about what he's doing. When two people have a child all day long, and one runs down to the gas station to get some chips, and in that 5-minute period of time, the other person watching the child, a traumatic accident happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, guys, this is not his bio child.
Correct.
No one loves a child as much as that mother. The only person that comes close to that is the bio dad. Okay? I'm not saying it's dad of the year, and I'm not saying Reuben's not the dad of the year. There's no one that loves that child more than its mama. And generally, mamas aren't the one that loses their patience with a child. Okay? Kids cry. I understand you were trying to potty train him. I understand he pees his pants sometimes, his little diaper. Or, things happen. Or almost. Yeah. So with that said, there are times that things happen that guys that it's not their kid, it is messing them up, And I know for a fact that Reuben's patience with especially was running a little short. Sometimes kids are a challenge. I got one that is a bucking, okay? Had to follow her around in high school, right there, every stinking football game. Do you think I wanted to play football? No, I did not. But I didn't want my child running off with anyone that she just wanted to. Okay, so kids can be a little hassle. So when things happen, people lose their temper, things happen. There's a difference in him losing his temper with one of the kids.
Yeah, that's not things just happening. You should be able to hold your temper.
Absolutely, you should. Absolutely, you should.
That's
Ask
not
me
the
how many.
same.
Ask me how many of these cases that I've worked.
Probably
A
plenty.
lot. Too many.
Okay,
However many, this one too many.
Yeah, exactly, but so what are you trying to say? That it wasn't an accident and he intentionally hurt my baby?
What I'm trying to say is sometimes those things happen, and there's a difference between I'm doing something, I'm trying to respond to this, I gotta sell some dope here right quick. Oh, and he's crying again, and you whack his ass, and he tumps out and hits his head. I'm not saying that's what happened. There's a difference in that happening than, you know what, I don't even like this kid. He ain't my kid. I don't like this kid. Screw it. And you just walk up and just bust his ass. And it gives him a head trauma. Okay, let's face it. Somehow your boy got a head trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't from you, then who?
Exactly.
And that is not a place. When kids fall forward, you get it when they hit their eyes.
He said
You
it's
get
not
it
before.
when they hit the back of their lip.
Mm-hmm.
But back here, that is someone with a blunt force object striking his head hard enough that it caused someone does that hard enough that it causes a big bruise back there. You don't just place a bruise back there. It's not a common space. Okay, so there's a difference in someone being an animal and just walking up to a kid and saying, you know what, I don't like you. You are not my kid. You ain't even the color I am. And you just bust him. The other option is, I'm doing something, I don't want to be bothered. This friggin' kid is just on my last nerve. It's very obvious with some of y'all's conversations that he doesn't always like a little sassy. She might be like you. A little sassy. Sometimes she doesn't want to do what he wants her to do. Okay? Right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you have to get with her, because you should. You're her mom.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think happens when you're not around? Obviously the kid got a bruise for a reason.
Yeah.
Obviously there's other marks, that you might remember now that probably aren't as explainable as you would have initially thought. So sometimes things happen and people make horrible decisions that end up in death. But you know what's even worse than that? Is that he didn't call and get the police out there or the ambulance out
To
there
help him.
And yet here we are 7 days into it and we're still looking for a little body. Okay, because that little body is laying somewhere, and the ants are eating him, and the damn bugs are eating him, and everything is all over his body. Like a piece of garbage. Like a little sorry sack of shit piece of trash. That's what he did. He took that prized possession, that baby, and said, fuck it. We can't have this because I'll get in trouble. Let's be selfish and let's get rid of him. And then let's lie and say the car got stolen. Meanwhile, I'm so slick, I put it over by my cousin. Right? This is stupid, huh?
Yeah.
This is real stupid. But guess who's caught in the middle of this? And it's you. And this is why. When things like this happen, remember I told you about the two people that have care and control of the child?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, do you think Reuben's the type of guy that's going to sit over there and go, poor me, this sucks, I guess I'll just eat this? Or do you think he's going to start pointing the finger?
No, and he probably would try and put it off on someone else. He lied about it in the beginning.
100% he's going to try to put it off on someone else. And who is the only other possible person he could put it off on?
Well, he's trying to put it off on me.
Who was the only other person that had care and control. These cases are always hard for us for two reasons. It's always two
Well, I
caretakers.
didn't do anything to hurt my baby.
Right.
And I didn't do anything to help him cover up something happening to my baby either.
I agree.
And I don't know. He still hasn't told me what happened to my baby.
Yeah.
He knows.
You know why? You know why he couldn't? Because he's a coward.
Okay? That still leaves us in the same place without my baby.
Right? But the way that you got to worry about two things. Most importantly is doing right by your son.
Yes, and that's what I'm worried about the most is I'm scared that by the time we find him there's two more times going by.
I'm scared of that too.
And you know what, there's not gonna be nothing left for me to hold.
There isn't. There probably isn't right now. As hot as it is,
I know.
as hot as it is, do you understand what he looks like right now?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, I just wish that he would just take y'all to my baby.
Me too.
I wish he would just take
But
him.
here's the thing. Sometimes we need leverage and not the fear of what he's doing, and he's not sitting over there holding the responsibility, girl. He's not.
Okay, so what's leverage? What do you need?
I need the truth of everything he's told you, and listen.
And that is,
Baby.
listen, you're not wanting me to lie to you. I'm not
No.
lying to you.
I think
He
that
didn't tell me what he done. He didn't tell me what happened to him.
Did he tell you about his anything that you know? I can't impress upon you how I know what he said. I can't tell you these things. And you know, just a little bit that we've shown you. Okay, if I wanted to sit and make a case for what you shouldn't have done, well, we just laid it pretty much out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And I've admitted when I was wrong, and I'm been honest with you. I don't know what else